YouTube. This is Rebecca the Diva coming at you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Consider joining our family over here. Go right on ahead and hit that subscribe button. When you do, hit the notification bell and select all. Therefore, every time I upload, if YouTube is not bugging and tripping and bugging, you'll get notified. Also, hit the share button because sharing is caring. We tell no secrets over here on this channel. That's why we tell everything. And you might as well do me another big favor and hit that like button because I'm a whole vibe and you're going to like me. And for everybody else, welcome back, Diva Gang. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the share button. And thank you for the love and support that you guys show. And go right on ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section. This is a reaction video, so I'm going to say that first and foremost. So if you're not interested in reaction videos or you feel like you're going to be negative in your feelings about the person I'm about to talk about, get off my channel because, okay. I'm just going to jump right into this video because it's 2:43 and I know it's going to take 1,000 years for me to even upload, edit, and all of that and get this video to you. And I'm hungry, okay? I've only had a cup of coffee and a muffin this morning. And it's like lunchtime for me and I got to take out something to cook for dinner. Yada yada yada. Okay, but we're gonna just jump right on into this video. Of course, this is about my jazzy life and I'm just doing my update reaction. I'm gonna start off by the video that she put out yesterday on what she got her 7 kids. Okay, so she claiming Chris's 2 twin boys. Now I'm gonna check this dumb bitch right now because I feel a type of way. Okay, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I feel a type of way. Long story short, when I met my 2 youngest kids' dad, okay, back in 2004, he had 2 kids and I had 2 kids. We later on made 2, so that made us a family with 6 kids. Okay, his 2 children's mom was, I'm just going to say, a street person because I'm not trying to put people's business out there. But she was very, very absent within her children's life, okay? So, like when I first met him, all I saw was him and 2 kids. I never saw a woman. I never saw a woman with the kids. None of that. He then later on to explain to me that, yeah, the mama be in the streets doing her thing, whatever, whatever. So it's just him with his kids. So when me and him decided that we wanted to be with each other and date each other, and then I got pregnant very early on in the relationship, you know, when I asked him to move with me, the kids moved with me too. Okay, now in the beginning I felt the type of way, but because it was like, damn, I'm going from my own 2 kids being newly pregnant and I got 2 other kids that's just there 24/7, I always got to take care of them. I didn't want to, and I'm being very, very transparent with y'all, but I did it anyways. So whenever I bought my 2 girls, I always bought his son and his daughter. Okay, so I now became the mother of 4 kids. Alright, so everything that I bought, I just didn't buy for the girl and leave his son out. Even when years passed by and they would go and be with their mother, if it was a birthday, they always got from me. If it was Christmas, they always got from me. Easter time, when it came to making the kids' baskets, because I make the baskets myself, they were always included. I didn't do for one and not the other. And I'm saying all of this to say that she bought Chris's twin boys a little hoodie. Nice, cute gesture. Chris also has a daughter. Now, it don't really fucking matter whether the girl is in the man's life or not in the man's life. The baby is probably, the little girl, I think probably about Kaylin's age. She's probably not in Chris's life because Chris don't pay child support and probably don't help the mother with the child. And like most women, because I'm one of them type of women, if you're not going to help me out financially, why are you calling my child? Why are you texting my child? Why you want to see my child? Yes, I'm that bitter bitch. If you're not going to help me financially, no, you cannot speak to my kids. No. So it's probably one of those case scenarios where he don't reach out to the child. But you're with this man who has 3 kids before your one, okay? So you as the woman need to be the bigger bitch and stop being a bitter bitch and reach out to that woman to say, hey, we don't have much, but I'm going to send a little girl a gift or a cash app or something. That's your responsibility because you're taking on this man to be your man. So that's what a real woman would do. Period. Now you can't force him to pay child support. You can't force him to take care of the little girl if he don't want to. But me personally, I wouldn't fuck with a nigga like that. And I damn sure wouldn't have had a child by him. Cause guess what? One of these days, the nigga gonna stop fucking with you, and he gonna leave your ass just like the other two baby mamas got left. Because your baby mama number 3, you are not fucking special, baby. Let's get that straight. So that's what I wanted to acknowledge. Like, you bragging and boasting about what you bought the 2 twin boys. You should have bought the little girl something too. Even if you bought the little girl a gift and say, hey, I bought a little doll for his daughter, it's going to be left up to him to make sure she gets it, or we'll give it to a family member so the little girl can get it. That would have been good. You know what I'm saying? But you a petty bitch. Because how the fuck would you feel if Philip got out of prison, was with somebody else, and his new woman bought Asia's kid something and the other baby mama's kid something, but left out your 4 kids? You will feel a fucking way, and you can't say that you wouldn't, because you would. Secondly, it's screaming really obvious that she has some type of wish list out somewhere, because she showed the swing set that the lady Miss Valerie sent, and that was nice. Shout out to little Miss Valerie. Shout out to you, because we all know if people are smart. She donated. That's gonna go on a tax credit as I donated to charity, and she's gonna get all that money back. Okay, so just be aware when people give people things, especially if it's totaling a certain amount of money. Because that swing set alone had to be it's off season, so anywhere between $199 to about $400. So anything I think over a certain amount, I don't know the exact dollar amount, but anything you give to somebody, donate to somebody, give to somebody, you can claim that on your taxes. Just a little FYI, and you can get a percentage of that money back. You're welcome. But Miss Valerie hooked her up, bought the swing set for the children, and bought everybody an individualized gift. Bought some little Christian booklets and stuff like that for her and Chris. Jasmine don't look like she reads much, so she don't come across as a Christian to me, because I've been watching Jasmine since 2017, and I've never heard her mention any type of religion. The only time I've ever heard her mention anything about praying or God is when old boy stepped into the picture. Chris, and Chris to me comes across as maybe Muslim. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. He comes across, and his characteristic fits that of a Muslim guy. So shout out to Miss Valerie. But that all goes hand in hand. To back when Jasmine was pregnant and stressed out because people were saying this, that, and the third, and she was in the car looking like Fiona from Shrek, fat and pregnant, complaining about, people had mentioned that she needs to get a swing set for the kids and this, that, and the third. And my thing is, this is just my thing. As a parent of multiple children myself, it should be common sense that you shouldn't have to wait till somebody call you out on the internet for you to think that, oh yeah, my kids need some outside play stuff. Because that would have been something that I bought the first month that I moved into that house, knowing that I got a big ass backyard. That would have been the first thing that I bought for my kids. Because, hey, y'all take your asses outside and play. Get out there in the backyard, play, but you wait and you let people come for you, and I feel that you let people come for you on purpose, so then you can get on TV, on the video and cry, because it's not tears, and how stressful and how people are talking about you, just so people can, like Miss Valerie, feel sorry for you and buy you shit. And another thing, people need to be aware, Jasmine has more money than what she lets on to. She said it herself in a video the other day. She's cheap. So if she can find a way around spending her own money, she will. And y'all need to be aware of that. Since y'all digging so deep in your pockets, giving this girl shit. Because trust me, she has twins that are obviously special needs. They both receive speech therapy. And you want to know what comes along with children with special needs? SSI checks. That's right. Social Security supplemental income. A lot of parents do it. They have a child that may be on the spectrum. I would go apply for Social Security, get me a SSI check. My child has a little speech impediment. I'm gonna apply for an SSI check. So trust me, she gets probably at least between $600 to $700 a month for each child. I'm just saying. I know people. I have friends or associates that's been in my life that they do this. I even knew one girl. She was like, me and her weren't close, but I knew her from somebody. She had 5 kids, and all 5 of her kids were diagnosed with something, and she had a check for each one of them damn kids, and she had Section 8, and was receiving WIC, food stamps, any kind of motherfucking government assistance that was out there. Old girl was receiving it. And I think she received child support checks for at least 2 of them kids whose father was in the military. So women, these certain women will run game on social media. Trust me, they will. And Jasmine's one of them. She's just real because she gets this kind of persona that she's all quiet and this and oh, I'm just a stay-at-home mom and blah. She's a fucking bullshitter and she's a fucking con artist. Y'all keep on believing the bullshit that y'all that she feeding y'all. And everybody's gonna be mad. Everybody that fucking sent her money gonna be real mad because trust me, the truth will come out. She just was on Instagram Live. She had to abruptly go because I think the kids speech therapist was coming because she said she only had a few minutes because the speech therapist was on the way. The kids was outside playing. Liv was in her live, and people are asking Liv, when is your baby due? And she taking it upon herself. Oh, don't be asking her when her baby is due. I'm for sure when the baby is due, you guys will see the video, blah, 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 blah. Which Liv the other day already said that she's not showing anybody her baby or any of that stuff. But she taking up for Liv. She also complaining about the person that was harassing her, talking about she stole from them or whatever. Talking about her lawyer. So people talking about what lawyer? And she says, my lawyer. So you couldn't buy nothing for your baby, but you got money for it because lawyers are not free. Sorry, I'm sorry. And what do they call them? Not public defenders, but the ACLS. You can get a lawyer for certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were being evicted wrongfully from your house or apartment, you would go to these people and they would, if your case was worth it, they would take on you pro bono, but it's like a non-profit organization. Just Google I think it's ACLS or ACUS, something like that. Every state should have one. But baby, you can't even afford to buy your newborn baby anything. Or them children, because it seems like a lot of people have donated shit for some mysterious registry or Amazon wish list, but you got money for a lawyer. You and Olivia need to stop that shit. Like, really. Y'all always got your hands out begging people for stuff, and now you all of a sudden got a lawyer? Girl, bye. No. That's not believe. You don't have no lawyer. You're just saying that because time you mention lawyer, people automatically get scared. All that is somebody fucking playing with your feelings because they know you the dumb bitch that's gonna go, oh my god, and pay attention to it. Because if I know I didn't do something to somebody, I would not address the shit. It's not even that important for me to address it if I know I didn't do it. Another thing, Jasmine, stop giving so much of your information to people. And what I mean by that is the video that you posted, how you talk about, oh yeah, y'all want to know what happened to my eye. I dinged myself by putting, I think she said, Aiden's basketball court into the into the trunk of the car. But then there was another little there was another comment that somebody had made, and I got this, whose website? I think I got this off of, I want to say, the Erics. So shout out to the Erics. My Jazzy Life. Just a disclaimer. So the reason by I was bothering, I'm reading just how it is, was bothering me was because I had a dang lash in it. LOL. That's that. So telling two conflicting stories about an eye, and my whole thing is her face. And I'm not trying to be funny or any of the above. I'm not coming for nobody. I'm not trying to throw shade, but her face got so many dark spots on it, and sometimes her eyes have dark circles, that when she was in the car she said, oh yeah, my eye, I didn't even notice it until she brought it out. And when she brought it up, then that's when I was like, oh wow, okay, but I'm just saying, be careful about giving out your information, because now people gonna think your nigga punched in your fucking eye. I said what the fuck I said. Also shout out to Vet's Voice. Go check out her channel. I watch her. She's another reactor. She's a great reactor. I like her. She's straight to the point about shit. Go check out her channel. Another comment. Somebody said, this the reason people need to mind their busy but business. Look at Jazzy and Chris on the top of their game, doing good. I love the kids' playground. Keep going. And girl, y'all made a handsome little king. So basically this person is praising them for getting the playground set. FYI, somebody donated that to her. Somebody bought it for her. Her and Chris didn't buy shit. Her and Chris never buy shit. Okay? Now he may have put it together as a man of the fucking house should. I'm surprised he put it together in time for Christmas, because she be sitting up there forever with the simplest little shit the nigga won't even do for her. But she puts her business out there. It's not like people go and sit down and give her the third degree about her personal business. She is thirsty for content, so she puts her business out there. Period, point blank. Y'all need to do y'all research a little bit better before y'all start coming for people in the comment section. Like, seriously, she puts her own business out there. And then this comment I just thought was kind of weird, so I wanted to bring it up. It says, somebody by the name of Wesley had left a comment saying, Guyanese #2 supports a lot of reactors. Be careful, Jazz, who you mod on your channel. So I don't know, that name doesn't sound familiar, so I've never seen them in my comment section or whatever. But all I'm gonna say about that is, when you watch YouTube, you can watch whoever you want to, okay? So just because a person supports a reactor, but they also support Jasmine, that don't show cause for beef. Guess what? I support Jasmine. I've been subscribed to her channel, never unsubscribed from her channel since 2017 when I first started watching her, because I was like, oh, okay, I see her man, her kids, cute little family channels. I love family channels. Okay, so she's one of the ones of my family channels that I always watch. It's not her fault that she's a little bit dingy in the head. It's not her fault that she's a con artist and want to beg for stuff and want people to take care of her and her kids instead of going out getting a job like the rest of us do. It's not her fault that she's full of excuses when it comes to everything. It's not her fault that she chooses bad men. Some people don't know no better when it comes to being in relationships. Because at the end of the day, we don't know what type of relationship her mom had with her father. Obviously, they didn't stay married for long. They're divorced. So we don't know what type of environment she was brought into. She said she was raised, I think, by her father and her grandmother. Obviously, her father has a whole white woman that he married to. So we don't know what type of situation that they had going on around Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know something, you're not going to know how to do something. So to her, and my thing is, she's been with Philip since she was a teenager. If that's the only man that she's ever been with, look at him. He basically groomed her into what he wanted her to be. So the only type of man that she knows how to go get are abusive men, or men that's going to take her money from her, men that's going to not have anything of their own and take from her constantly. Like, it was a shock to see her driving her own fucking car, because she's never in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So if that's all she knows, and she hasn't had the sense to, because remember, Jasmine is still young, she's only 30, she hasn't had the sense enough to say, you know what, something's wrong with this picture. If everybody around me is saying, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, let me figure some things out for myself. The only thing at this point that's going to help Jasmine is for her to go get therapy to realize that you're a victim. The men that you choose, although they're the father of your children, they victimize you, and you sit up there and you allow it. I mean, it happens to the best of us. Me, when I first met my two youngest kids' dad, he treated me so wrong. But number one, I've never been in a relationship before, really, other than him, like a serious relationship. But with him, he was abusive. He yelled at me. He fought me. And I didn't know no better, because number one, my mom never fought with any man, never argued with any man. My thing is, you raise your voice on her a step too high, you getting the fuck out of her house. But my mom also never taught me anything about men. She never, ever opened up her mouth and say, this is how a man's supposed to treat you, this is how a man not supposed to treat you. So I had to figure all of this out for myself. And in the middle of all of that was in, physical, emotional, financial, abuse situations. And whether Jasmine knows it or not, she is a victim of abuse. Her man obviously verbally abuses her, because remember when she first got with him and he was missing his phone charger or something, where my shit at, hoe? Why would you talk to me like that? I'm your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Verbal abuse, emotional abuse, because it's obvious she's emotionally abused. Financial abuse. He takes her car and gone all day. So she's abused and she doesn't know it. She chooses wrong men. And it's sad that some women would rather have a piece of shit ass abusive man than not have a man at all. So that's that on that. And lastly, I wanted to say was that she needs to tone down that cockiness, because over there on Instagram Live, the bitch was real motherfucking cocky. And it's like you wasn't singing them notes and tunes before Christmas time, and you needed all this shit for your fucking kids. But now Christmas is over, gifts are all given, you got this cocky persona about you. So, girl, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Just like God blessed you with that stuff, God can also make it so the shit can get taken away from you. You never get nothing else ever again from any fucking body. Think about it. So, lastly, I want to say is, what did I want to say? It was important too. I just lost my thought. I can't even remember, but if I remember, I'll post it in a short or something. But that's all I had to say about this. I just had to bring out some key valid points, because like I said, she's a con artist. She's pulling the wool over a lot of people's eyes, and it's crazy. She's crazy. But until next time, guys, bye.